These are meals ready to eat. I guess originally made for the Army. Good enough for you and me. And they're pretty simple to open. If you titanium like Wolverine finger or arcade bar ready. Pretty much, you've got your salt water, which activates your heat thing, which heats up your chicken and baked beans Spanish style meal pack. I'll show you how it works. Take this thing, open it up, drop in your meal, take your salt water, and the salt water. Yeah, the fact the bag's expanding. When it starts to burn, that's when you know it's working. And you put it back in the box. It also came with crackers, shortbread cookie, fig bars, and cheese, which I hate. And a little towelette and a spoon. That's all you need. Raspberry sugar stuff for your beverage, which see, you can see it, the steam coming out. It's actually boiling. That's cool stuff. I'll also, you know what I do sometimes? And then you're like, what do you do? I take the fig bar and stick it in there too. That way, ooh, that gets hot. Stick that in there too. Because I'm going to eat them now, maybe a little later. And that way they'll all get nice and toasty warm. This raspberry stuff usually is good when you mix it with a little bit of water. I'm going to just use a lot. Do not think that you're going to put that in your pocket and you're going to like warm up with it. It gets stupid hot. It's better than just plain water. Now, this has been cooking for a couple minutes now. Ooh, that chemical reaction wafting through the air. That's what brings people to dinner. But while this cooks, because we can't wait for a meal that's ready to eat, I prepared one ahead of time. So you can see what it looks like. It's green. And it helps if you have a knife. Chicken, rice. That's a delicacy. I'll take this thing, which is still warm. I'm gonna eat my warm fig bars. You know when you show a nature show and like Bear Grylls or West Nile or eats like an egg, and you say, "Oh, that is so good." Warm fig Newtons are so much better. Not that I've done the other thing, but I can just imagine warm fig Newtons off rock. And then you gotta clean up your shit. I'll just drain the water out of this thing. Ow! See, you're really hot. A lot of this stuff you can put together yourself. Like this is just raisins. It just happens to be in containers that are gonna last for a millennium. But really, all it is a can of beef stew, thing of raisins, thing of crackers, shortbread cookie. The real thing is the bag that heats up your food, which you could actually buy those separately. You don't have to buy a whole meal ready to eat thing, because I think each one, if you buy a case, they come out to like $7 each. But you have to buy a case, and it's $56, $60 plus shipping and all that other stuff. And then you got a whole bunch of flavors that you don't necessarily want. Like, I hate cheese, so anything with cheese in it, I will not eat, and I give to my friends. Oh, you know what? Ah, my stupidity caught hold of me. A wet napkin is not very good to wipe on yourself when it's freezing. And one thing that I keep on here, you always want a fire starter, and you want a whistle. I don't keep on a whistle. And the echo. And these things are cool. Fire starter. Sometimes I use steel well. This is great because you can get it wet, and then you can get this stuff wet, dry it off in 2 seconds, and it still lights. Take your leaves. Let's say the noise. And your sparker. This is like a military they have a Boy Scout version and a military version. The Boy Scout version is probably better because it's lighter. You're never gonna fucking use this thing up. If you do, you got problems. So you get your shit going that way. Anyway, that was enough. The other kind of kindling I use. This is good, but if you get it wet, it takes a longer time to dry off. This stuff. You know that brown string that always comes with everything? Like packages or Christmas trees or lawnmowers. You basically take it apart and you make it like a nasty hair. Like when it gets the consistency of the hair that you take off the drain, that's what you're looking for. And that stuff lights up. Fucking Waco, Texas bar.